Hey everyone, I was gonna make a quick video on this. I just got this motor freed up. This is a very, very old Kellogg American air compressor. Um, it's set up to run either the motor over here. It's set up to run 240 or 480 volts. I want to try to use it again if the cylinder and everything's good. This thing has been sitting in the back of my shop out here, back there, ever since I can remember. I've never known it to run. The power was cut off to it a long, long time ago. I just dragged the thing out here with my dingo, and this thing it's huge. Like it's the biggest air compressor I have ever seen. Versus all the other ones I have. But this is a model 331 TV and is a serial number N674019. It says Kellogg American Incorp Oakmont Penna. I guess that's where they make them. But this thing it's crazy. It says it right here, Kellogg American. It's hard to read, but my grandfather used to use this to run his tire machine and everything in the shop, and I've been seeing this thing sitting back there, and I wanted to get it running again because I need a bigger air compressor to run some of the stuff, and I don't have one that's big enough. The one I have, it's like 32 gallons. I'm not sure. I guess this one's like a 60 gallon or so. But this motor right here is a 3 horsepower, 3,540 RPM, 240 or 280 volts. It's a code R phase 3 duty Cont, C-O-N-T, Class B insulation, cycle or CYC if I'm saying it right, 60, rise 75, type P. I mean, this thing is this is a big motor. But this thing is so heavy, like without me sitting on my dingo, it'll tip over easily. This thing fell over because there was so much weight, like right here. It just fell straight over when I was trying to drag it out. It's supposed to be stationary, if I can say it right. But buddy came over and we looked at it, and this is where the oil goes in this little hole right here, and it's just full of water. And these, I scraped off a lot of rust, but there's still a lot in here. But this thing, it does turn over freely now. So I'm hoping I can just put a little bit of gasket maker around this and seal that up. They sell a rebuild kit on this I seen online, which I was surprised at because of how old this thing is. The full rebuild kit with rings, gaskets, and everything is like $165. I'll probably do that, but my brother was telling me I might need a converter. I know he's an electrician and stuff. To run this motor, I got to figure out what I'm gonna do. If this tank's good, at the least, if I can't get this thing fixed, I'm gonna probably go to Harbor Freight and buy one of like the biggest one they have, because I'm sure this thing can use it. The biggest air compressor motor they have. I'll just hook it up to this. But I need to figure out what I want to do about this. I'd honestly like to run it on 480 volts, but I know that in my shop out there we only have it set up for 240 at the most. But well, it's running like two 110s, so it'd be 220. But I'm assuming it was running on that before, just 220. Have to figure out something with that though, but I couldn't believe it. Like, I had my hammer here, and one of these tooths on the dingo, I had it sitting right here. I kept beating on it right here, and it finally came loose. But I mean, this thing is like made to be on like a truck or something, or stationary. But hopefully I can use it again, because like I said, I could really use this thing right now. I mean, I'm sure this thing, what I was reading online, I still got to read a little more on it. I just seen it, but it looks like it's rated for 200 psi. That's what the holding rate is. It's got this, well, it broke, but I'm gonna put it back in there. It's got this auto shut off right here. It's supposed to sit on there like that. I'm gonna have to put it back on there. But yeah, I was just wanting to maybe get a little bit of advice on this. Maybe someone's an electrician watching. Definitely, if someone knows, I'd like to know what I need for this, because as I seen in the shop, in my shop back there, it looked like it was just going to a little like on and off switch, and I couldn't see anything else. Like I said, there was a back here at the back, a long time ago, there used to be a pole, and this thing had direct power to it, and I guess that's how it was ran. But yeah, like I said, hopefully I can get this thing working again. I mean, $165 for a rebuild ain't too bad if it's good, but I'm hoping I can fix this, because I was looking at buying a new 60-gallon air compressor, and they're like no less than $800, almost $900. I'd like to have like a massive, like 80-gallon one, just so I wouldn't need to get another air compressor for a long time, and I'd have all the air power that I need. But I think I'm gonna grease this thing up a little bit. The cylinder's like solid black. I was gonna put Marvel mystery oil in it if this didn't break open. I was gonna let it set overnight with some Marvel mystery in it, but it didn't need that. I guess maybe the water in it was enough to break the thing free. But I think what happened is, when this was setting for so long, like, this is where the air filter goes on it. How this was set up was, it went out the back window and was setting upwards, and I'm pretty sure that water was going into it, down the pipe, down into here, and it was just passing through the cylinder. But I'm hoping I can save this thing, because that would be amazing. If anyone does know like how many gallons this thing is, and a little bit more about it, definitely let me know if you know anything about it. But yeah, a Kellogg American Model 331 TV, that's what it says. Alrighty, that'll be it for this video. Like I said, if anyone has any information on this thing, I'd definitely like to know a little bit more about it. Like I said, it's been sitting in the back of my grandpa's shop before I was born. I'm guessing it was probably bought in the either 1970s or 1980s. But see you guys in the next video.